The holidays in New York are a magical time, and in this guide we'll be sharing the best places to experience it, from free attractions to where to eat, shop, and more. Here we go. A night at the 5-star Peninsula Hotel would cost you $1,200 during the holidays, but checking out their lobby display, absolutely free.
Oh, this is really cozy, super cool, and as you can see, you can take pictures here with the trees, and I think there is something more in the back.
Yeah. One of the best photo opportunities for sure in all of Manhattan, right in this lobby. Love this. Just a little bit up the stairs, one extra display you've got to check out. You've got your gingerbread man, Santa on skis, ornaments, and you put your head up, and this is quite the little attraction in the peninsula. Very impressive, very curated, very Instagrammable. And this is the only stop on the video on Fifth Ave near some of the really popular touristy spots. This one I've actually never been to before and is not as crowded as I thought it was gonna be.
Some call this New York's scariest escalator ride.
And here we have one of New York's best holiday displays. Good shot. Good idea. All right, so the vessel is not reopened, at least to climb up the stairs, but you can take a photo on the inside. Wow. They basically turned it into a photo opportunity. That's bright. This is so eerie. It's like you're expecting 1,000 alien heads to be staring down at us.
Where a picture?
It's like, my eyes need a few seconds to adjust after that. There's the exit. Make sure to check out my holiday guide if you want to do more of the popular attractions like Fifth Ave, Rockefeller Center, Radio City, all in that video, linked down below in the description. The mall here at Hudson Yards, this is a vibe. Normally, I don't like going to malls, I don't like shopping, but I'm happy to come here during the holidays to look at this. This might be the prettiest mall in America during the holidays. I think Brookfield Place gets the award for most Christmas trees in a 1-block radius. These do change colors. This is somewhat of a show here called Luminaries. Now, I know this video is about free things, but I have to say that the ice skating rink at Brookfield Place is probably one of the least well-known of all of the big ice skating rinks in Manhattan. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all. You get a beautiful view of New Jersey. I'm from Jersey, I can make these jokes, okay? New York had its biggest blizzard of the year last week. It was like 2 feet of snow, and all of the remaining snow is right here in this spot. No, this is actually from the ice skating rink. But you could pretend that you came to New York on a very snowy day somehow if you get clever here. The cool thing about this video is that the majority of these stops are in lower Manhattan, all within a 10-minute walk of each other. So you can knock a lot of these out back to back. You know what the Oculus really needs? One of those airport-style conveyor belts. The walking escalator would be perfect. And I know the commuters would go nuts for it. Don't just use the holidays as an excuse to visit the Oculus. This is cool any time of year, but they add a little extra spice right now. Do not come here late like we did. It's 9 p.m. I saw people walking through here, so you can actually take some really nice photos in the middle. I mean, it's still cool to look at anyway, and thank you to Action Kid for letting me use some of these clips to show you what it looks like when you actually walk through, but they did a nice job decorating this. Beautiful, and you're right in the Oculus. Like, what a scenic spot to have a pop-up like this. This stop is 2 minutes from the Oculus. I'm making your lives really easy. You see just a little bit of this from across the street, but the closer you get, the more impressive Zuccotti Park looks. I've actually never been here before during the holidays. If this was in Midtown Manhattan, it would be mobbed. It's a cool spot just to walk. They did a nice job here. And what makes it unique is you look up through the trees and you have the skyscrapers. Nice honorable mention, Trinity Church here. Famous graveyard, well decorated. Not spooky at all. I think that's where Alexander Hamilton's buried. That is where Alexander Hamilton is buried. Fun fact of the day. It's a nice one. They're giving Rockefeller Center a run for their money here. 90% less people here than at the Rockefeller Center Tree. Guys, tell me in the comments which tree you like better, this one or the Rockefeller Center one this year. I'm actually curious. You know, this is a much more original photo too.
From here, you can actually see the tree from inside, and that's pretty cool.
You can see the branches, all the leaves, like there's nothing holding you back. South Street Seaport, never a bad time of year to come here, but during the holidays we have this lovely tree and a bunch of other things lit up. I mean, it's nothing too insane, but it's definitely worth a couple minutes of your time. You want to snap some photos here and just walk the streets here in general. I mean, they're really nice. I've never seen this before. We have the holograms on top of the old buildings here. Snowflakes. I would say to come here when stuff is actually open. It's a little quiet right now. It's like 9:45. A little more festive, a little bit more spirit on a weekend. Also got the lights over here. It's nice. It gives like a really classical neighborhood, a cute touch. Yeah, even without Christmas lights, this is beautiful. A cool bonus, cross the street to Pier 17, and the mast of that ship is lit up like a Christmas tree.
The holidays in New York City, the subject of countless Hallmark movies and Instagram photos. But what is it that has tourists spending $500 a night just to experience it? Today, we'll pretend we have just one day to show you the best of New York during the Christmas season to see if it really lives up to the hype.
This may be New York's most festive place for the holidays. You'll see what we mean right away. Beautiful. It's named after famous author and Irish playwright Oscar Wilde, and literary themed, yes, but extremely Christmas themed. Yeah, this place definitely puts you into the holiday mood, and we've got a special guest who has not been on the channel in too long, my wife Adriana. How you feeling?
Hi guys, oh my god, I'm so excited. This is a perfect video for me to be back. I'm so happy.
Got a babysitter for the evening, so it's a little couples holiday night on top of everything. What do you think of the decorations?
It's awesome. I think Christmas is about like putting too much of everything together. That's what my mom used to say. And this place is perfect for that. Like, I wonder how long it took for them to put everything up. Beautiful.
Fun fact about this place, this is the longest bar in New York City at 118.5 feet. It runs the length of what feels like 2 restaurants.
Charcuterie and cheese plate. Nice little holiday start. This is the leisurely and love.
Oh. Now that's a presentation. Thank you.
Oh, this is so good.
Nice cocktail. I actually was not expecting this good of a cocktail from this bar, but impressed. Smoky.
And the smell of this cocktail leaves a very warm and cozy vibe in the table. The smell, it's so nice.
I might call this a James Dean, but I'm feeling more like a Marlon Brando. Oh wait. Should have been.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the restaurant's named after an Irish sleigh ride. I figured let's get something on the Irish side of things. Shepherd's pie. I like it. The potatoes on top, the beef inside, English peas, all the classics here. Way better than your typical pub food, for sure. It's really good.
This one is so good, and I love the price, of course. I'm a big price fan.
So you would say you're not just here for the decorations. You think the food actually can hold its own?
Yeah, I'll definitely come here for dinner with my friends and enjoy the vibe. But definitely the food and the cocktails are really good. It's not just one of those touristy places where you go because of the decorations and you ended up spending a lot of money on bad food. Not at all. The food is really good.
You can deal with it being a touristy spot for sure. You don't have to be a tourist to come here. My locals should come here as well. And a little bonus, they are open on Christmas Eve if you're looking for a spot for a very festive dinner. Macy's, one of the best department stores in the city to visit if you want to look at the holiday window displays. So what do you think this year compared to years past at Macy's?
I think it's a little bit better this year. This is my favorite, I think.
This is one of the better Macy's displays that I can recall in a couple of years. I actually like this one. Toys R Us has reopened on the 7th floor of Macy's here as it went out of business. It has been resurrected inside if you're looking for somewhere less crowded than FAO Schwartz for your kids. If you don't like crowds, the Christmas season is not the time to visit New York City, as a lot of other people love it here just as much as you. So be prepared for the crowds every popular place you go to and you won't be disappointed. There are many holiday markets in New York City, but as far as I'm concerned, if you could just do one, it would be Bryant Park's Winter Village. I'm in love with this place. I come every year, multiple times, and just so much to do.
This is really nice, guys. It feels like we're in a Hallmark movie, you know, the cheesy ones on Christmas. I like it.
She would know. She has it on the TV all day, every day right now. But she's on to something. Look, Empire State Building, ice skating rink, Christmas tree. They have all desserts lined up just in one spot here. Enjoying the layout. I'll do 3 Italian hot chocolates then with marshmallow. The small? Yeah. It's the perfect gift right here.
Yeah, it's a great gift. Chocolate products inside.
How much is it?
This one is 52.
Very unique New York City gift right here. Here you go, Italian hot chocolate. This may be the only place in New York City I'm willing to spend $7 for a hot chocolate.
Cheers.
Oh. With marshmallow on top.
Oh, this is so good.
It's so rich.
Very rich.
This may be the best hot chocolate I've ever had in New York City. Ever. And if you can't make it to New York yourself to support local artists, got a local artist right here, Adriana, who will send her work to you.
Oh yeah, my store is open again, guys, and I have new prints. They are all inspired by New York City, so you want to check it out? Go ahead.
Ships worldwide. I would say we've entered what could be described as the Times Square of New York City during the holidays, right around Radio City. I don't know if I've ever seen the holiday ornaments here this crowded. December 1st, a very interesting sign for this holiday season. I think it's going to be a super, super busy one. Look at this. It's actually busier than Times Square. Although the Adele's Food Line, one of the best halal trucks in the whole city, is causing some of this as well. If this is a repeat trip to New York, these holiday candy canes are new this year. So if you want to take some fresh photos that nobody has seen so far, step right here across from Radio City Music Hall. If you've never done it before, the Radio City Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes, once in a lifetime, you should check it out. Find the time to do it. Better yet, find the time to do it before you explore this whole region. You definitely won't regret it. They are really good. I like this. for the record, if you want to jump into one of those bikes, feel free with the music, but they charge about $9 a minute, so do the math on that. Now that I think of it, my goal in life is to charge $9 a minute for anything. There it is, the most famous Christmas tree, dare I say, in the world, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Wow.
And of course, everyone's here.
I have to be honest, I was like, oh yeah, the Rockefeller Center Tree, like I've seen it before. We just like saw it appearing in front of my eyes and I was like, wow, I forgot how big it is. Like, it's super, like, you can, I don't know how to say
You
it.
can see it a mile away.
Yes.
If it wasn't surrounded by all these buildings. So hailing from Queensbury, New York, it's a Norway spruce, 82 feet tall, 50 feet wide, weighs a whopping 14 tons. It's kind of surreal for me because I remember during the pandemic how people had to stand in these little pods in line to even get close to this, and now it's just completely wide open and tourism is returned nearly fully to New York, so I'm very, very happy for that. Far more people come here to watch others ice skate than actually skate themselves, although if you want to splurge and do something really, really iconic, I actually think this is worth it. It's like $50, $60, $70, depending what time you go. But for special occasion, it's a big one for engagements. All right, if you can't afford the Rockettes, there is one free show any night of the week during the Christmas season, the Saks Fifth Avenue Light Show on the side of the Saks Fifth Ave department store every 10 minutes. Here we go. I think I've come to this light show every single year since I've lived in New York, and Elton John playing, this is by far my favorite. I'm a huge Elton John fan, so I actually enjoyed this a lot this year. Don't forget to actually cross the street and check out some of the window displays at Saks. They're usually some of the city's best. People always say honeymoon in Paris, and I know Christmas in New York is this bucket list activity that many tourists from around the world are willing to dish out on at least once in their lives, and I understand why it's so popular, but do you think it's worth it? Let me know. Good news and bad news. The Lotte New York Palace Christmas tree used to be my favorite because not a lot of people knew about it, and it was actually closed last year due to renovations. This year, it's been reopened, but tonight there's some kind of construction, so I'm pretty confident this will be open other nights during the holiday season. But worst case, you can always walk up to the gate here and see just a beautiful Christmas tree. It really doesn't get that much attention.
What's up, members of the Barrio? It's John coming to you from the harbor in front of Brookfield Place. And visiting New York during the holidays is one of the most magical times of year to be here. But I'm betting you're going to want to maximize your stay. So to give you some options, I'm going to be sharing 10 things to do during the holidays in New York City. Make sure to watch the entire video. This list is really good. And check out our other New York City content afterwards as well. Here we go. What would a holiday video be if we didn't include something sweet in it? And Dominique Ansel Bakery in Soho has a big reputation for a reason. Odds are there's gonna be a line when you go, but Team Adriana and I waited outside about 20 minutes and it was well worth it. The staff is friendly, they even gave us samples outside. There's so many holiday themed items, cookies, pastries that you can buy. It would be a great spot to come just to get some gifts. The chocolate chip cookie shots are popular, but we were here for something special, the blossoming hot chocolate. It's a bit pricey at $7.50, but you get a thin marshmallow which blossoms into a flower right in front of you, and it doesn't just look good, it tastes good. That is some premium hot cocoa you're sipping on, a perfect thing to take on the go on a cold day in New York City.
So sweet.
I admit I've lived in New York for a long time, and this is one holiday attraction I had actually never been to until last night. It is a bit of a hike from Manhattan to get to, but once you're there, it sure is interesting. I grew up in the suburbs in New Jersey, and I never saw anything quite like this. That may be the biggest Santa Claus I've ever seen. People are always asking me for things to do with kids in the city. Well, this may be the top attraction I'd recommend you bring the family to. It's honestly centered around 2 blocks, 84th and 85th Streets and 11th Ave in Dyker Heights. But if you have the time, this is something quite unique in New York City, as you get that suburban Home Alone vibe. Just note, it can get very crowded. They have bus tours, they have walking tours there. I even saw mascots accepting money for photos. So if you take a photo with a mascot, you're gonna need to tip them. So be aware of that. But overall, I think it's something you should try at least once. Head to Dyker Heights. If you want to give back during the holidays, New York City has a few volunteer opportunities, but you could do something as simple as bringing extra clothes to donate to charity, or you could volunteer your time at a soup kitchen. Last year, Adriana and I spent a day at Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen, and what they do for the homeless is truly special. You'll spend a few hours helping feed many people, and this could be a unique activity for the whole family. They do get a lot of attention during the holiday season, so if you're interested in doing this, make sure to go to their website to sign up. Another one is called Bowery Mission, and I actually had a friend that visited a few months ago, and she just showed up and they let her volunteer on the spot. But I still think it's a better idea to contact them in advance just in case. And do remember, you can still donate clothing to either one of these charities. Giving back during this time of the year is something really, really special, guys. Thanks a lot. This is a lesser known tree to the Rockefeller Center one, which we of course will get to later, but the Lotte Palace Christmas tree is a bit of a hidden gem. You just have to walk into their courtyard off of Madison Avenue, and last year Adriana said it, and I kind of agreed that we enjoyed that tree more than the Rockefeller Center one, just because it gets a lot less attention and it's easier of course to stand in front of it to take a nice picture, and of course you can just walk right back to Fifth Avenue after to continue some other really good holiday ideas. There's a lot you can do at Radio City Music Hall during the holidays. The first is their light-up tree perched atop the music hall. Then, across the street, check out the holiday ornaments, which have been on display since 1993. Another popular option, which I've never gone to but heard nothing but good things about, is to see the Rockettes at the Christmas Spectacular. Now, tickets start at about $60 or so. It runs until January 5th, and I think this could be an interesting option for somebody that doesn't want to go to a Broadway show or as an alternative to going to Broadway. Now, the show centers around New York City, it centers around the holiday theme, so it's something very unique and different, and honestly, I think I may just have to go this year myself, so put Radio City Music Hall on your radar for sure. Well, while you're at Radio City Music Hall, you might as well continue to see one of the most famous things in New York during this time of year, the holiday window displays. The biggest one, of course, is to stop at Saks Fifth Ave and see their holiday light show. Every 10 minutes, stare up. I promise you it's not hard to miss, and it's really, really good, so bring your camera. Of course, don't forget their window display. Then start at 50th Street and Fifth Ave and walk up towards Central Park, stopping at all the cool displays and decorations that the many stores put up. Make sure not to forget this cut up Madison Avenue to Bloomingdale's. They always have something special on display. Last year it was the Grinch. This year I hear it's an out-of-the-world Cosmos. And also, if you have time, swing by Macy's as well. They're really well known for their outlandish displays. I mentioned famous things to do in the city for the holidays, and the number one thing that comes to mind for most people who've never visited here is the tree at Rockefeller Center. Now, I admit, it's big, it's grand, it's beautiful, but it gets overwhelmingly crowded there, so just make sure to have some patience when you're walking around and taking photos. Something that I've heard a lot of people have on their bucket list is ice skating underneath the tree at Rockefeller Center. It will cost you a lot of money. It's $35 for admission during peak holiday season, and then another $18 for skate rentals. But if it's something you must do, I say go for it. Also, a little tip, I have personally skated at Woolman Rink in Central Park, and I find it far better than the rink at Rockefeller Center. I also like the atmosphere better in Central Park for ice skating. So if you have to pick between the two, I would say hit up Central Park. For the first time, Team Adriana and I went out of our way to visit Miracle on 9th, a holiday-themed cocktail bar. Big tip, I recommend arriving there early. We went less than an hour after it opened on a Friday. The cocktails are $16, but surprisingly potent and tasty. It's like an alcoholic cookie. Adriana had a Run Rudolph, gin with Prosecco, lemon, and cane syrup, and we actually ended up ordering another one. It was that good. The inside is decorated as campy and cheesy as you would expect for this type of bar, but if you're in the East Village, I actually think it's worth stopping by. Going to a holiday market is one of the funnest free things you can do in New York City during the holiday season. Now, I made a whole video guide about this last year. I recommend you check it out, but a note, Winterfest at the Brooklyn Museum is canceled this year. Everything else is still going on. My favorite is Bryant Park's Winter Village. To me, it just has the perfect combination of location overlooking the skyscrapers with some of the best selection of quirky holiday gifts. And it's the city's only free ice skating rink. Well, if you happen to bring your skates with you. Otherwise, it's $20 for a rental. Insider tip, this year you can actually reserve your skate times in advance online. I also love the Union Square Holiday Market, not just for the gifts, but the interesting food selections they had. Venezuelan hot chocolate, pierogies from Veselka, brick oven pizza. I recommend visiting as many of the markets as you can because you'll be supporting local businesses, especially the art shops, and it's a great place to get fun gifts for the whole family, whether you live around here or not. This is probably my favorite thing on the entire list, so of course I saved it for last, but you have the opportunity every Sunday for the rest of December to ride a 1930s subway car. All you have to do is go to the Uptown F tracks at the 2nd Avenue station at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 4 o'clock departures. With a big tip, arrive 30 minutes early so you can take some pictures and get some amazing video before the train takes off. Team Adriana and I did this last year and it was epic. Dress up for an extra fun experience. There's old subway ads. They make this as legitimate an experience as possible. There was even a guy taking pictures on a vintage camera. The whole scene is so unique, and then you go ride into other stations and other people jump onto this mysterious train. Of all the things on this list, I think you really need to try this one, trust me. Today, we're visiting New York's best-kept holiday secret, Hudson Yards. Seriously, you need to check this out. From a trip inside the mysterious vessel, under the lights, to the bright interior of the mall, Hudson Yards really surprised us, and you're about to find out why. All right, everybody, I am so excited to show you Hudson Yards during the 2020 holiday season. They've really gone all out, and I'm gonna bring in our guest for today's episode. He's already been here, Action Kid.
Hey, welcome to Hudson Yards. As you can see, very nice. We're about to explore it. Happy holidays.
Just say something about it. Show it to the camera.
I'm getting warm. Action Kid gave me this.
Adriana is warming up. She does
I'm
not
so
like cold
thankful.
weather.
Oh, that's so good.
I like this path right now. It's like perfectly leading us to the vessel, and then these trees that are lit up, which was not like this last year, right?
It's so nice. And you have these like light bulbs, which is, I think it's like the theme this year, or hot air balloons. I'm not sure what they are.
Definitely some kind of a hot air balloon theme for sure. Wow. I've never seen the vessel look this nice.
It's so amazing.
Action Kid, I wanted to ask you, for me, I didn't like the vessel that much when it first opened up back in 2019. However, now, just looking at how beautiful it is with the holiday lights, it's starting to grow on me. What do you feel about it?
I mean, yeah, it's really, really nice now. They should decorate it more, because before it looked very plain with just this like copper looking brownish tints, but now with all the lights on it, it's gorgeous.
Guys, tell us in the comments what you think the vessel looks like with all the lights. I'm curious. Something they're trying to enforce here, which I don't know if it's working 100%, is they have these little social distancing pods to take photos. So people are sort of running around anyway. It's not super crowded. I imagine on a regular touristy year, not a pandemic year, this would be way more crowded, especially after watching a video like this and seeing how cool the setup is. All right, so Action Kid, you were talking about the theme for this year's Hudson Yards display, and it's hot air balloon, right?
Yeah, all these hot air balloons are all around Hudson Yards now, and I think it's a wonderful concept because whoever thought like hot air balloon with Christmas and the holidays would work, but
it does work surprisingly well. I have to agree with you, and you see it everywhere. There's some great photo opportunities here. Not gonna lie, some great photo opportunities. Playing Instagram husband today as well. If you're not in the mood to climb up the vessel, you don't have to. I think it's worth coming here just to chill, take photos, and walk around, go in the mall. The vessel is optional, but we're gonna do it, both of us, for the first time since 2019. First time at night, wow.
wow.
This feels like we just stepped into a spaceship. No joke.
I can't say it, right?
This is a spaceship.
The broken spaceship.
A really futuristic
It's a broken spaceship. Imagine playing an epic game of laser tag in here. What do you
Oh,
think?
this would be fun.
Just close down the vessel and play laser tag all over.
It's like the ultimate birthday, like.
I've been here during the day. I've been here at night. I think I like night much better. It's so much cooler.
It's so pretty.
It gives off this like sci-fi vibe when you're walking around. Would you agree that this area is really turning into a big tourism hub? You've got the vessel here, you've got the High Line there, you've got the Edge up top.
Yeah, and you have Penn Station just a few blocks down. This is really the center of tourism, like, for this area now. It was like a neighborhood that didn't exist before. They made Hudson Yards on top of the rail yards, and now you have all these attractions. It's wonderful. The vessel is just a temporary name. I know the owners, the Hudson Yards, they were supposed to have a contest to see who would come up with the best name for the vessel, but as of this date, I don't know if any name has been chosen yet.
I had to look this up. We are 16 stories above the ground, 154 sets of stairs, 2,500 steps. But it's not that bad if you're with a good group of people. So symmetrical. Wanted to let you know, if you're looking for a cool holiday gift that's New York City themed, Adriana's art shop has got some amazing stuff right now.
Yeah, I have postcards, guys, if you're interested. I'm also going to draw some imaginary girls, if you're familiar with them. If not, you can check my store. And I'm going to use the pictures I took around here and other places around New York to draw some really cool prints. If you're interested, please just check it out.
Putting the link down below, guys. Very cool gift. So we're about to take you inside of the mall here, and I was walking around before. It is really nice. Like, don't just come to the vessel. Don't just walk around here. Make sure you go inside the mall. We'll show you why in a second. I feel like we're about to enter a Vegas casino.
It really feels that way.
Action Kid, have you been to a lot of the malls in New York? Because I have to say that Hudson Yards has really stepped their game up this year.
Yeah, this is like really incredible. I've been to the Regal Park Mall, and they just have one Christmas tree in the middle there, but it's not decorated like this. All the lights around, and wreaths and ornaments and everything. This is really, really out of this world.
I'm not the person that likes to go shopping, but I will come somewhere like this just for photos and the vibe. It's really nice. What's up, members of the Barrio? John, coming to you from Manhattan. We are at the 2nd Avenue subway station where today they're giving holiday nostalgia rides. They are putting trains from the 1930s back into service, and we're gonna step back in time for the cost of a subway swipe.
Adriana, looking very 1930s today. What do you think?
Okay, I tried, guys. I hope I did well. I'm really excited. I want to see it, and I really hope I see more people dressing up.
We are hoping that we're not the only 2 people dressed up, but I got a feeling there's gonna be others. Very important note, come here 30 minutes before it's scheduled because the train is just chilling right now. You can take pictures, walk around, there's a bunch of people dressed up. So apparently these trains were in service from 1932 to 1976. Guys, this is ridiculous. The whole thing is open, we're just walking through. This feels like I'm in a movie right now, no joke.
Look at the advertising in the subway. Want some soup?
Look at the texture of these seats. This feels like something straight out of a museum.
I love that camera, that's so cool.
Thank you.
Is that like from the 1930s?
This is 1950, this particular one.
Developing, you got like the old-fashioned, it's called dark room?
Yeah, that's right. And I have a dark room, and I can shoot negative film with this, but today I'm shooting Polaroid film.
Another cool note and why you need to come early is that each of the rooms is a little bit different. Each of the subway cars, it feels like stepping into a different design. Here it's a little bit more blue and yellow on the ground. And the advertisements are also different on every single one. Bet you do better in a hat. Every single car we walk between is just a new adventure. Different photographers, different people dressed up. We're having an amazing time and we haven't even left yet. I can't even imagine how much fun this thing is gonna be until it actually starts to move. What I'm really curious about is people's reaction when they step on the train and they don't know about this because this train is actually about to leave. I cannot wait to see those reactions. The doors have closed, everyone's cameras are out. I don't know if we're going uptown, downtown, or back in time, but we're going somewhere. No, I'm just kidding, guys, we're going uptown.
Lights are flickering. See that?
Everybody's coming in with a camera in hand. Like,
Everyone has their cell phone now. Like, what did I just step into? They're yelling out the subway stops because the intercoms aren't working. I don't know if they had intercoms in 1932. I don't believe they did. You're getting off at Rockefeller Center right now. You could ride this all the way to 125th, but this is about as far as we wanted to go today. Amazing, absolutely freaking amazing.
Adriana, how does it feel stepping back into the real world?
Oh, it's pretty sad, guys. I wish I could stay there forever. If you're gonna do it, you have to dress up differently. It's funner.
What's up, members of the Barrio? John coming to you from New York, and today we're at Bryant Park's Winter Village, my personal favorite holiday market in New York City. And to me, these give you a European vibe right in New York. You can walk around, buy a lot of cool gifts, eat food, even go ice skating if you're brave enough. I don't know if I am today. So get ready, we're gonna take a close-up look at everything going on here. I need to start off this video by saying that while this market's beautiful and I love the location in Bryant Park, surrounded by all of these large buildings, it feels like you're in a movie set. It's not cheap. I will say that up front. Most of the items here are not cheap. So bring money, but you'll be amazed at the kinds of random stuff you can find here. It's a bit cold out, temperature's dropping, so we need some hot German apple cider.
So you have to combine both, but it's super hot.
I like the cinnamon and the apple flavor combining. $7, I mean, not the cheapest thing here, but if you're cold, you're cold.
Guys, this is a nice girl that is from New York. She's an illustrator, a fashion illustrator, and I follow her on Instagram, and I found her store here. It's so cool. If you want to check it out.
Crazy, there's hundreds of little vendors here. It would take you a while just to sweep around to find everything.
Guys, I was looking for something very unique. They have a 1980s themed NYC subway store. I mean, they come up with everything. Let me show you. I mean, Adriana, we keep walking by and we keep seeing interesting things that we potentially want to buy for the apartment.
Yeah, tons of things here.
Guys, a little insider tip, there's something called the Lodge here, which I believe is new, and they have tons of eateries under one roof, so it's not just snack foods like on the outside. You can actually get some really substantial amounts of food in there.
I'm in Beer Garden next to a place that specializes in duck. I'm not making this up.
Oh my god, look at that!
So of all the surprising things I've seen so far at this market, an outpost for Strand Books, which is one of the most famous bookstores in New York, that's gotta be the biggest surprise. Guys, I've done the impossible. I found a cool, cheap gift at this very expensive market. $1 postcards at the Strand bookstore place. These are actually pretty cool. I don't know if this describes me exactly, but fairly close.
Before I came to New York, I was listening to music like this during Christmas in Mexico, and then I decided that I wanted to come here to celebrate Christmas, spend Christmas time here just to see this, and I did it.
Here's the deal about ice skating. It is one of the only free ice skating rinks in all of New York City, but you need to bring your own skates. Otherwise, you're going to be spending $20 on a rental, which makes it more expensive than most of the other rinks. So there's a little bit of a catch-22. I'm not going to be skating today. Just not in the mood to be vlogging and skating. I'd probably crack my skull. But if you want to ice skate, a very memorable New York kind of thing to do, especially if you're visiting for the first time.
Look closely enough, you can see the Empire State Building just sneaking behind the ice skating rink. Amazing shot. I leave this girl for 2 seconds and she's at the cookie dough place.
Yes.
So is this the one that used to have the really crazy lines on LaGuardia?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we live by there, okay. This girl's struggling. Come on, you got this. You got this, I believe in you. Best cookie dough of your life?
Really?
I concur with Team Adriana. Best cookie dough I've ever had. You're eating cookie dough ice cream, those little cookie dough chunks, those are the best parts. This is all cookie dough chunks, so you're eating the best part every single bite, which makes it insane, insanely good.
Let's make a wish.
Members of the barrio, as a jaded New Yorker, I even admit that I love these holiday markets. Yeah, some of the prices are expensive, but you can find some really unique artwork, tons of random food. Heck, get a $1 postcard if you need to get something from this place. But I'm telling you, for a date night, for a family night, Bryant Park, Winter Market, awesome.
What's up, members of the barrio? It's John coming to you from New York City. And if you're planning to visit around Christmas and New Year's, I'm guessing one of the big things on your list is shopping. Today, I'm gonna be sharing my top 5 holiday markets in New York. So you're ready for your next trip here. Make sure to tell me in the comments which one is your favorite. Here we go. This is the only holiday market on the list that is completely indoors, so come here on a very cold night. Or just come here to walk around Grand Central Station first. That's worth it to admire this historic place. Now, this is by far the smallest of all the markets on the list, and you won't need to budget a whole lot of time here. There were only a few really unique shops like this doll place where you can buy a stuffed animal and actually accessorize its outfit. Crazy stuff, I know. Adriana loved this booth with fashionable drawings of a girl living in New York. No surprise. My favorite stop was this art pop-up with New York City prints starting at $48. Did I mention that these markets aren't the cheapest places to shop? But if you're gonna spend, you might as well support small local places. The one thing I didn't like about Grand Central was the lack of food or drink vendors, but that's easily solvable. Just head downstairs to one of my favorite food courts in all of New York City and get some Shake Shack. If you're going to be visiting Central Park anyway, you owe it to yourself to check this market out. This is more of your typical Big Apple holiday market, although not the biggest by any means. The location next to Central Park made me feel like I was in the middle of some European village for a moment. There's food vendors in the middle, and that was by far the highlight for me. We feasted on $6 arepas de choclo, not at all what I was expecting to find here, but to their credit, well worth the price. Sample some apple cider. I don't even know how that dog got in this video, but hit that like button if you think he's cute. Insider tip, visit the free hot chocolate stand in the middle, and you even get a little sugar cookie on the house. Outside of the food stalls in the middle, check out the spice shop and grab some sausage samples from Charlito's Cocina. This market's all about its excellent location next to Central Park, so pair them together for maximum effect. Not only is Union Square an amazing landmark, but it also has a really cool market. Okay folks, now we're getting to some of the bigger places on the list. This reminded me a lot of Columbus Circle because they're both run by the same company, but there were some absolute gems in here. As far as food and drink was concerned, the $4 Venezuelan hot chocolate was incredible, as in some of the best I've ever had, period. They had other interesting vendors as well, like an outpost for Veselka Ukrainian pierogies, and even a brick oven pizza spot. What stood out to us about Union Square was some of the unique art shops. Team Adriana bought a $3 sticker from Annie Draw Stuff. I think those pug's eyes were moving, but I'm not sure. Say hi to the vendor at Slaps Photography. The guy's got talent, and it's all his own work. There's nothing better than supporting a local artist. Oh, one more unique thing about this place. The NQRW subway exit literally runs inside the market. A pretty cool way to start your shopping experience, I must say. Number 1. The Bryant Park Winter Village. Of all the holiday markets on the list, Bryant Park is the one you can spend the most time at, even make an evening out of. For one, there's the ice skating rink, which is free to use, but you probably forgot your skates at home, so it's $20 for a rental. For another, this market is by far the most stores, and they carry all sorts of random goodness. I love the shop that was selling framed photos from 1980s subway rides. The best cheap gift I found was a $1 postcard from the Strand bookstore pop-up.
Team Adriana was a fan of the German apple cider, but at $6, that German love ain't coming cheap. This was the only market with an enclosed food court perfect for any temperature. They even have a beer garden outside. Seriously, this spot has something for everybody, and if you visit, you must, I repeat, must have some cookie dough from Dough. This joint used to have very long lines when it first opened in the village. It's the best cookie dough I've ever tasted. But there's more than enough food and drink options to keep you occupied for a couple of hours here. If you only have time for one market, make it this one. What's up, members of the barrio? John coming to you from Rockefeller Center in Manhattan, and today we're going to be playing tourist, walking around a lot of the famous sites on Fifth Ave and giving you a taste of what New York is like during the holiday season. It's your first time seeing all these sites, so you're going to be like all the visitors to New York watching this video.
I swear, you have to come once in your life to see how Christmas it is here, because it's magic. You hear music everywhere, you see lights everywhere, people seem happy, and it's cold.
We are starting in front of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. This is not the largest tree in the United States, but it is the most famous tree by far. Straight ahead down there is the Saks Fifth Avenue light show. We're going to be heading there shortly, but a little sneak peek of what's to come. Team Adriana needs a $5 hot chocolate, I think. Here, I'll get you one.
$5?
Okay.
I don't feel my toast.
So guys, we have one of the most expensive hot chocolates in the city, next to the most expensive ice skating rink in the city. I suppose if you had to ice skate just once in your life in New York, this could be the place. All right, guys, we're gonna walk this way past the crowds, I hope, to check out Fifth Ave, and specifically the Saks Fifth Avenue outdoor display, which every 10 minutes is really crazy. You're gonna see. Between the light shows, everybody is gathering here to get this like perfect shot. It's about to start.
Amazing. I love the lights, the music. It's, as I said before, really magic.
Alright guys, so now we're going to start walking up department store row on Fifth Avenue. The Saks store has some really cool displays. We're going to be checking out a bunch of them and making one quick detour to show you a very cool Christmas tree.
See a French poodle in every single one.
A little bit of a detour. Adriana and I are in front of the New York Palace, which has one of the best Christmas trees, not called the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree.
Maybe some people will kill me, but I love this Christmas tree even more than Rockefeller Center.
We are back on Fifth Ave. Adriana is very cold, as you can see, but we're going to show you some other displays that stores have. If you walk from 50th to Central Park, you're going to pass a ton of these, and believe me, it's worth it. These guys are a little bit creepy. If they start moving, I'm gonna run.
I'm doing exercise exit, guys. To keep myself warm.
It's a good idea.
That's creepy.
No, this is cool. This is not creepy.
It's creepy. Imagine this is your boyfriend and you're like...
We've just cut away from Fifth Ave. I want to show you guys one more store display that is really unique and I think worth detouring a couple blocks to check out. Bloomingdale's has a whole display dedicated to the Grinch and the new Grinch movie. I'll show you my best Grinch face.
Adriana, how much do we have to pay you to do karaoke?
A flight to Mexico and an order of tacos.
I have to say, of all the window displays we have seen so far, I think I like the Grinch one the best. It was by far the most interactive, and if you're brave enough to sing, you can do karaoke there. She's not. Hope you enjoyed the little tour of Fifth Ave, Rockefeller Center, the Tree. I'm putting all the places that we visited down below in the description. It would make a great little evening activity.